Melissa Buchanan. You're watching a little bit of sports. I'm here at Thunder on the Lot where there's a lot of bikes and some nice looking cars. All right, I have found the most impossible person to find here at Thunder on the Lot. I'm here with Ron Emard. Hi, Ron.
Yeah, I've never been hard to find.
You are impossible to find here. What are you doing running around?
It's a big place. There's a lot of things going on. You know, right now, see, it's a little quieter in the Midway right now because there's a concert going on and the bike show judging and the trophies. But as soon as that's done, you know, the ones that are going to stay, but it's been busy today.
Now, what happened besides today? We'll get to that. What happened yesterday? What were some of the events that were going on?
Yesterday we had a burnout contest, a lowrider hop, and then we had Eric Burton last night, and Peace Frog played, and another band that, and you'll get the name because I wasn't there. And then a lot of food, a lot of fun. People had a good time. It was a little colder. You know, the weather could have moved one day up, but then today they all came out.
Today's beautiful. What events went on? Do you have the poker run, the bike show?
Poker run, bike show, car show judging, the judging of the lowriders. We had flat track today, vintage flat track, which you got out to see. Wasn't that cool? Wasn't those little kids cool? I mean,
they were so cute.
Right. And very serious.
They're good too.
Yeah. We couldn't do that, could we?
No.
One of the better crowds. They just come, they have a good time, they take care. A lot of kids here, you notice. See kids running around everywhere because it is a kids event.
Now, about the kids event, it's for a kids charity, right?
Yeah. All the proceeds that we collect go to the kids charities in the Antelope Valley.
And then what is that?
Well, that's a pass-through group that we started about 11 years ago, and we just take the local charities and we fundraise for them, and we give them the money.
And this event's been on for 15 years. And
15th year, right? It's a good year to quit. I always say that.
You started this whole event. What's your passion? How did you get that drive?
Well, the passion's about kids. Remember? Who takes care of the kids, right?
You do.
Right, you know.
You take care of everybody.
But you guys are more important. And you were a kid, well, you're still a kid, but you were a kid when I met you. You know?
So, but why do you love kids so much?
You know, bottom line is if we don't set a good example, if we don't come, you know, and do the right thing around kids, where are they going to learn? You know, they're going to learn in the street or they're going to learn what we don't want them to. So I think here they see a lot of adults, they see a lot of people doing fun and normal things, so it's good there. And then, you know, kids need help. I mean, you know, it's a tough life. They can't take care of themselves, you know, until a certain age. And as they get a little older, if they have a wonderful upbringing, they do a much better job as an adolescent and an adult.
How do you get the time to put on this event? Because I know that you have Honda and Harley, and you are a big part in planning this. How do you get the time?
Well, it's part of our businesses, okay? A lot of the people here are our customers. If we walked around, you know, you'll hear people. I mean, the other night I was in Coach's leaving, and you know, 8 people stood up and sang Robertson Honda to me as I walked out. And they don't know my name, but they know it's Robertson, the Honda guy, right? Because we do a lot of it. So it's not bad for business, but that's not the reason we do it. You know, we do it because we have a passion for kids. It's fun, you know, and we can't quit now.
exquisite, eye-catching, creative. That's what people are saying about California Tile Supply's new showroom. Inventory stacked high and deep from around the world and in stock now. Visit our new contractors room and they'll show you how to save time and money on your next project. The Learning Center, staffed with tile professionals that know the product. Available inventory unmatched anywhere in the Antelope Valley. California Tile Supply, tile professionals since 1971. I'm out on my Buell. A smooth ride. The sweet turns. Effortless. Just the right feel to pump that adrenaline. There's always that inner voice that screams the best moments in life are on my Buell. Probably my second choice would be inside Antelope Valley Harley-Davidson. Every day is a good day there. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Antelope Valley Harley-Davidson rocks. It's my store. Jackets to take the bite out of a chilled night. The coolest helmets and accessories you'll ever want or need. Best of all, you're home there. Harley folks are family. Just take a spin around the store and you'll see what I mean. Harley folks are like psychics. I mean, they know what you want before you ask for it. But that's what you'd expect from Antelope Valley Harley-Davidson. Now, back to my Buell. When you take your car into a repair shop, ever notice that it's always a different mechanic? Well, that's pretty common in the automotive trade. A high turnover rate is just the way it is. Unless, of course, it's Wayne and Dave's Automotive. Oh, and you've heard of them. They've been in the Antelope Valley for better than 21 years. And that's a lot of customers. Satisfied customers, or you and I both know, the doors would have closed long ago. It's not hard to figure out that people keep coming back because they know they can expect sincere, honest service, and with their high standards and ASC certified techs, you can put your trust in them. The women love Wayne and Dave's because the waiting room is always squeaky clean. No worry about getting grease on your clothes while you're waiting for your car. Wayne and Dave's Automotive. I guess our best compliment is when our customers tell their friends about us. Come to think of it, that's probably why we're still here. And thank you. Wayne and Dave's Automotive, Lancaster. This is the worst thing that can happen to your neighborhood. It ruins the value of your home. It makes you feel unsafe, insecure. But you know, there is one company that can reverse that damage. Aries Blasting. We don't cover up the problem, we get rid of it. This is how we give back to the community, keeping it safe as well as keeping work here in the Antelope Valley. Aries Blasting is the original sandblasters and powder coaters in the Antelope Valley, with 20 years of family-owned in-house operations. You'd be surprised at what can be restored with sandblasting and protected with powder coating. How about a new fence that won't need to be painted, or refinishing parts on your 1965 Mustang? Aries Blasting will make your money go farther and last longer with the color of your choice. By the way, custom things are our specialty. So if you have an idea, we can make it happen.
I'm here with Scott Kellerman, who's one of the head honchos here at Thunder on the Lot. What are your responsibilities for Thunder?
Well, specifically, I start the poker run, get the poker run started, and take care of the bike show here.
And this is the bike show. What is it? I see there's papers on these bikes, and you're one of the judges?
Yeah, I get one of the classes. We've actually got 16 different classes here, and out of those classes, we'll have 66 different prizes awarded. We start looking at the bike. We'll look at stuff like paint, chrome, exhaust, rate everything on like a 1 to 10. There's like 15 different categories we look at on each bike also.
So it's only really the appearance of the exhaust and everything. You don't have the owners turn it on to see how loud it is or anything?
Nah, we don't get on it, ride it, or any of that stuff.
any of your bikes here?
No, we don't have anything here. I mean, we have some customers' bikes that are here that, you know, we've actually done some customization to, but we've got just about everything. I mean, out of 15 different classes, you'll have, you know, a lot of import stuff, a lot of stuff that's a custom-built chopper, and some pretty nice bikes. So a lot of these bikes have actually won in some of the bigger shows in the nation, and they actually bring them here. A lot of the bikes that are up in Hanford, for example, I got the Best of Show from Hanford just a couple of weeks ago, and I know we had some, there's a big bike show in Bakersfield yesterday, and we've got some of those bikes here also.
How do you get the word out about this? I know this has been how many years? 15 years now? How do you get the word out to get all these people to come and participate?
You know, once you've been around for 15 years, everybody kind of knows it's, you know, the weekend before Father's Day, so they start looking for it. But we're in the, you know, trade publications, Thunder Press, things like that. We're actually on the cable channel, and we're just start putting it in the papers, all the trade pubs for, you know, 3 months in advance.
But it's not just local here. There's people that are coming from all around?
Absolutely. We got, we'll send out packages to all the dealers in Southern California and let them know that, you know, it's upcoming, and it's getting bigger and bigger. So it's not just people from here in the valley. I mean, we'll have a lot of people driving from LA and up further north. So we're not drawing a whole lot from out of state yet, but maybe next year.
How much has it grown, say, this year from last year, and then how much has this grown from the beginning?
Well, last year we actually had it on Father's Day, so it was a little bit small last year. Saturday night was great, but Sunday was a little bit light.
Now, how many months of planning and putting everything together, how long does that take, and what's the process in that?
We'll actually start next week. We'll take and start going through critique meetings just so it's fresh on everybody's mind, so we'll kind of get an idea what, you know, anything we can tweak to make a little bit better. And from there, we'll usually give it a couple of months before we really start getting it heavy into planning, and then we really start going heavy about the last 3 months.
How many people does it take to put an event like this on?
Oh, it takes hundreds of people. You know, we'll have a core group, and then we'll have an extended group. So it usually we'll get the heads of people in. You know, somebody that does like the bike show, poker run. The guys that do the car show, they'll have somebody there. Food, they'll have a representative from food, logistics, construction stuff. So there'll be the different heads of some of the different like security and all that kind of stuff. So, and then they'll break it out from there when it gets a little closer to the event.
This is the second year at the fairgrounds, right? How's that going? Is it better here? Is there downsides, upsides?
This is actually the third year here at the fairgrounds, yeah, and actually it's been working out great. It's a lot of room. We can expand and open up, and we haven't outgrown this one yet. So the last two places before that we outgrew in a couple of years. So hopefully this will last us for a while.
What's next after this? How can you even get a bigger venue? Where would you go after this?
We'll have it a week-long event.
Just make it longer. It only started off how many days?
Originally it was just a day. So, and what actually happened, we got in a 2-day event. Everybody was coming in on Saturday and setting up, and they started partying, and you know, we started doing a little parade through the town and stuff like that. And it's like, well, let's just do it on Saturday. So now Friday's that event. So now it really is a 3-day event. Friday, and then coming into Saturday is the official start, though.
And then who comes to the events? I mean, a lot of bikers from all over. The vendors, how do you get the vendors? Who's here?
Well, that's one of those things that, you know, there's a lot of local guys. You know, you got some insurance people, guys that are in trade, you know, powder coaters.
I'm here at Aries Blasting, right? That's right, Aries Blasting?
Correct, Aries Sandblasting.
And what do you do?
We do sandblasting, powder coating, welding fabrication, spray on bed liners, and some sandblasting out in the field on houses and tilt-up buildings, that type of stuff.
So what's your purpose of being here at Thunder on the Lot?
Well, we're doing a 1972 Chevy Camaro SS. It's got a 350 engine in it. We did all the sandblasting, powder coating, body work, the high temp headers, and all the paint. We did everything on the car.
So you do a lot of these like classic cars, you'll like redo them, you'll do the powder coating and the sandblasting for them?
Yeah, we help everybody with the restorations, is what we do.
And then what about bikes? Do you do bikes also?
Yeah, we also do bike frames and fenders. We powder coat fenders and stuff like that.
How long have you been doing Thunder on the Lot?
This will be our 5th year.
And then is it beneficial to you? Do you get a lot of customers from it?
Yeah, we get a lot of people coming in to see what we do, and most of the time we have like just displays of rims and stuff like that. But this year we decided to bring the car in, and a lot of people have come in and they've seen what we've done, and they're really impressed with the work that we put out and the quality.
Very good. Well, then have a good day. I hope you get a lot of business from it.
Well, thanks, Melissa.
Stuff like that, other bike builders. So it's just about everything. I mean, I don't know if you looked out there, you've got the American Medical College is like a sponsor of the bike show. So we got different sponsors that do all that kind of stuff.
And this is a huge event, especially for the Antelope Valley, because it's a community event. This is what, second to the fair?
Yeah, it is, and I think we actually hold the record for one-day beer sales at the fair. We've sold more than they ever have. So.
Oh, that's a good record to hold.
Absolutely.
Well, it seems like a lot of fun. I mean, is it just for charity? Is it just for fun? Is it a little bit of both?
No, it's all for charity. Everybody that is a sponsor here comes in, and they're actually who puts it on, the sponsors, and then all the money that gets raised from the participants goes straight to the charity. So there's not it's not like there's a management fee or something like that. It's just basically what the production is, and then everything else goes to the charities.
That's great. Well, I hope it's even better and bigger next year, and I hope you don't grow out of this venue for too much, too soon.
Yeah, I hope not either. It takes a lot of work to put it on, so the bigger it gets, the more work it is. So,
well, good luck at judging these bikes. There's some pretty nice ones around.
All right, thanks.
Exquisite, eye-catching, creative. That's what people are saying about California Tile Supply's new showroom. Inventory stacked high and deep from around the world and in stock now. Visit our new contractors room and they'll show you how to save time and money on your next project. The Learning Center, staffed with tile professionals that know the product. Available inventory unmatched anywhere in the Antelope Valley. California Tile Supply, tile professionals since 1971. When you take your car into a repair shop, ever notice that it's always a different mechanic? Well, that's pretty common in the automotive trade. A high turnover rate is just the way it is. Unless, of course, it's Wayne and Dave's Automotive. Oh, and you've heard of them. They've been in the Antelope Valley for better than 21 years. And that's a lot of customers. Satisfied customers, or you and I both know, the doors would have closed long ago. It's not hard to figure out that people keep coming back because they know they can expect sincere, honest service, and with their high standards and ASC certified techs, you can put your trust in them. The women love Wayne and Dave's because the waiting room is always squeaky clean. No worry about getting grease on your clothes while you're waiting for your car. Wayne and Dave's Automotive. I guess our best compliment is when our customers tell their friends about us. Come to think of it, that's probably why we're still here. And thank you. Wayne and Dave's Automotive, Lancaster. Exquisite, eye-catching, creative. That's what people are saying about California Tile Supply's new showroom. Inventory stacked high and deep from around the world and in stock now. Visit our new contractors room and they'll show you how to save time and money on your next project. The Learning Center, staffed with tile professionals that know the product. Available inventory unmatched anywhere in the Antelope Valley. California Tile Supply, tile professionals since 1971. I'm out on my Buell, a smooth ride. The sweet turns, effortless, just the right feel to pump that adrenaline. There's always that inner voice that screams the best moments in life are on my Buell. Probably my second choice would be inside Antelope Valley Harley-Davidson. Every day is a good day there. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Antelope Valley Harley-Davidson rocks. It's my store. Jackets to take the bite out of a chilled night. The coolest helmets and accessories you'll ever want or need. Best of all, you're home there. Harley folks are family. Just take a spin around the store and you'll see what I mean. Harley folks are like psychics. I mean, they know what you want before you ask for it. But that's what you'd expect from Antelope Valley Harley-Davidson. Now, back to my Buell.
We've always, Robertson organization and every organization I've been with has always been very, very involved in the community because we feel that that's where we make our money. it's where we have to be. You know, we like to give back and be part of it. So it got started at Robertson Honda. When we first came up here, we had to find our place, our niche. And lo and behold, we found that it was right in this community. Now, what we discovered was probably one of the more giving communities I've ever been in. You know, just like this year, we're going to do the 14th annual Thunder on the Lot. I'm pretty sure you'll see most of my employees are there working or enjoying it, and all our friends and customers and people that we've been able to bring into that family, you know, within this community. And that's why we're part of it, and that's who we are.
It's time for Melissa's Time Out. I'm here with a bunch of queens, and I can't remember all their names, but I do know Carly. And what is your title?
I'm Miss Antelope Valley 2008-2009.
What does that mean?
I'm the representative for the 2008 Antelope Valley Fair, which was last year, and the new Miss Antelope Valley is coming up. The pageant is in August. So the new fair has a new queen out of one of these 20 girls.
One of these, well, four.
Four,
But there's 20 in total.
exactly.
Okay, let's go down the line. What's your name?
My name is Jen. I'm Miss Leona Valley 2009.
I'm Carolyn. I'm Miss Hughes Elizabeth Lakes 2009.
My name is Sarah. I'm Miss Agua Dulce 2009. Hi, my name is Elaine, and I'm Miss Village 2009.
Okay, now what are your responsibilities as a queen?
Just to show be responsible and helpful to other kids and be a good role model.
What is your favorite part about being a queen?
Definitely interacting with the community. We get to go to a lot of community events and just seeing how everyone in our community is, how participating everyone can be, and especially with the whole entire Antelope Valley court, how everyone does so well together.
How long have you been in pageants, and how long did it take you to get to here?
I've been in pageants. This is actually my second pageant. I was Junior Miss Leona Valley as well, and to become Miss Leona Valley, it actually took me 3 years before I won, so it was
A lot of practice.
Yes, definitely.
And then what is your favorite thing about being a queen?
I gotta agree that my favorite thing has to be interacting with the community, and just I have a lot of fun going to the parades and just interacting with people. Like this weekend at Thunder on the Lot, just talking to people in your community. It's a really great time to just meet everybody.
Now, Thunder on the Lot is a big part of your family as well. Tell me a little bit about Thunder on the Lot and what it means to you.
Well, my first year at Thunder on the Lot was in the 90s when I was around 7 years old. I started working at the snow cone machine, and I was a snow cone queen at the time because I did it year after year, and I just got a pro to it and had a little talent with that. So
Is that your talent at the pageants?
if we had to do one, I would, because I swirl it and all that good stuff. Anyway, so ever since I was 7, almost 8, I've been coming to Thunder on the Lot, and since my parents put the event on, it's just automatic for me to be here and to help and represent. And I've always cleaned up trash in the past year, so do all the grunt work.
Are you doing that with your crown out now?
No, I'm not. I have to be with my queens, my misses, and my court, so I get to actually walk around and have more fun instead of clean up. But I probably will after anyway.
I know the queens have a lot to do with the community and everything. How do you get into that? How do you get motivated to help and to be out in the community?
Well, that's a good question. I think that it comes from your heart. If you want to go out and make a difference, or make friends, or step out and meet new people, it's just a great opportunity to be a queen. And it's not impossible. It's not that hard. You have to run in your own town, and there's a small fee, but it's for a whole year, so it really makes out. And then you run for Miss Antelope Valley.
And that's what you are now.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ahead of, are you in charge of all these queens? What do you do? Do you tell them what to do?
No, I do not. I do things together. I don't think I'm on a higher level than them. We're all equal. We're all the same. They're just trying to run for my title. That's the only thing that sets us apart. That's it.
And you can't run again for the title? It's only a 1 year?
Exactly. I'll be done in August, and that's it for Antelope Valley for me.
And how long have you been doing pageants?
My first pageant was in 2001, and it's now 2009, so I've been on and off for 9 years.
Very good. And then you're talking about it comes from your heart. Is that from your parents?
I really think it is, because who else would have told me that? I didn't wake up one day and know that. I had to learn from parents and my guardians that it's the small things that matter, not about the outside or the material things.
Well, very good. It's a great thing that all of you guys are doing, and keep it up. And I hope one of you 4 wins Miss Antelope Valley. And we'll see you later. It's been a long day here at Thunder on the Lot. I'm Melissa Buchanan with a little bit of sports. I'll see you next week.